Hi, it's going to rain, I think, very soon. So I wanted to get my onions out. The soil's really dry right now, and that's a good time. I don't think it's rained for about 3 days. So the less moisture in your onions, of course, means that less chance of mold and fungi when they're drying. Um, they haven't all fallen over, but we're getting oddly very chilly um, nights right now. It's chilly days. September we can pretty much count on being one of the best months here. We're very proud of it. Not this year, it's freezing. And onions at this stage, though they're a hardy cold, I don't want to expose them to cold, the cells. It's too much cold is not good at this stage. And I also utilize the greens. I eat them all through to the next season. I chop them up and use them as green onions. I use them in soup stocks. I use them in Asian type, like a green onion in all kinds of foods. So I really rely on these. So though you want 80% of your garden onions to flop, I've got some here. Can you see them? No, maybe not. Excuse me. I'm getting some flopping, but it's the cold. I want them out before any harm comes to them, and I'll dry them. So I'm just going to get on, pull these, and I'll show you what I get. Okay, I've changed my mind, and I'll show you why. These are my stir-on, which is a medium-sized onion anyway, because the mediums store generally longer, and that's what I'm shooting for, long-term storage. So it doesn't matter the size. The smaller, the longer they store, the larger. And some of your beautiful onions, of course, they're milder. The more pungent are the smaller. The larger, like an Elsa Craig or something, they have more moisture content, so they don't store at all. But look at this. What a sin. Dang weather. Ugh. So I'm torn in two. That onion needed to bulb. Now many of these are flopped over. They were flopped over. That's and here's my red, which I don't remember the name of. It's begins with a K. They were mostly all flopped over. They're an earlier season and a shorter storage, and they're used for salads and meals like that. So I'm not concerned about those. But I'm going to leave, and I could be wrong. We had a frost warning the other day, but for low levels, low-lying areas. But because I'm way up a cliff, I took a chance and fortunately got away with it. But I stressed the whole night, and I don't want to do that again. So I'm, however, going to leave these ones in. It's just a shame to pull something like this that you see at the stage when it's got bulbing to do, and just now dying back. But if I could just get another week, I'm going to give it a chance. We'll see. If I get frost tonight, it's supposed to be cold, you see. Anyway, a little bit of an onion harvest. Some red, first initial K onions, I don't remember, and some stir-ons. And they'll be lovely for... stir-on is a nice little pungent, good cooking onion. So I'll dry these out. I'll put them in the garage and dry them out for probably a few weeks anyways. And then pick the best ones for storage, and the rest will do for immediate consumption sort of thing. And I'll readdress these poor guys as I watch the frost dates each night. I know they can handle a bit, but anyway, I'll get back to you on the onions. I was just trying to come up with dinner, and I think I'm going to roast some vegetables. And I remember that I put some potatoes that I didn't have room for anywhere else in my potato plot up there. They were old ones of mine from the year before. And rather than throw them out, I thought I'd throw them in here for the very purpose of getting small potatoes. I like to roast them in their skin when they're new, nice and tiny. It's a lazy way to do it. Actually, it's all I'm doing. So I put 5 potatoes in here. And I don't think it's really, they did anything. They didn't grow well or whatnot, so I'm just going to dump it out. It could just be roots, but we'll see what I've got. I'll bring it down. Well, I see a worm. It's wet. We've had a lot of rain. It's very wet. It's just as well I got these out. Oh, they're nice and hard though. They're perfect. A couple of them anyway. This looks like it might be purple Viking maybe and red Norland. You may be wondering why I'm dumping this right here like this, but it's simply because at some point I'm going to put dirt and plant out here also. So I'll get these out, and I think I'll get I'll wash them up, and I'll show you the little ones, which I think will be just perfect for roasting. Oh, there's a, ooh, big old worm in there, in the root potato, or seed potato. Lots of worms in this bucket. Don't know how they got in it. Okay, that's probably it. I'll wash them up. Look at the worms. My goodness. Okay, I've cleaned them up. Here's the little wee haul for roasting for dinner tonight. Now you know the crazy things I get up to. I'm sure this isn't worthwhile for most of you, but I didn't want to throw potatoes out, and so they came out perfect for exactly what I want them for.